Hello everyone, I am Itisri and you are watching Itisri's tutorial. Today I am going to teach you a beautiful romantic poem, Romeo Juliet, first chapter of 2nd PU English textbook. Guys, before that, please do subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet to get notification of my next video. Guys, this poem is written by William Shakespeare. He is a notable writer of Renaissance period, and he belongs to two ages, that is Elizabethan age and Jacobean age, and his timeline is 1564 AD to 1660 AD. He is often called as the Bard of Avon. He has written many poems, many dramas, many novels, but his four tragedies that brought him fame are Hamlet, Othello, King Lear and Macbeth. This poem is having extraction from the original play. First is extracted from Act 1, Scene 5, and this extraction contains the description of Juliet by Romeo. And second one is extracted from the Act 3, and it contains the description of Romeo by Juliet. In these descriptions, Shakespeare has used many figures of speech like simile, metaphor, imagery, personification and many more. Here in this poem, Shakespeare has taken Romeo and Juliet as an example of true love, example of incarnation of love. Guys, if you look into the history, there you will find many love couples like them, such as Leela Majnu, Shalima Narkali, Paro Devdas, Bajirao Mastan and many more. But this couple, Romeo and Juliet, stands different, stands aloof because they have faced all the difficulties. Even they were ready to die for each other. So, this poem is about the intense love of Romeo and Juliet, which they express through their speeches. Now, let's have the background of the poem. According to the play Romeo Juliet, in Verona there were two noble families, two rich families, Montague and Capulets. They were staunch enemies. Here, our lovers Romeo and Juliet belongs to these rival families. Romeo belongs to Montague's family and Juliet belongs to Capulet's family. One day, Lord Capulet, father of Juliet, hosted a dinner party. Though they were staunch enemies, Romeo in disguise visited the party to meet his dream lady Rosaline. Rosaline was his dream lady. Before that party, Romeo and Juliet were unknown to each other. They met at party and fallen in love. You can call it love at first sight. Juliet was so beautiful, and Romeo got mesmerized by her divine beauty. They met, fell in love and wanted to marry. But in that same evening, Romeo kills one of the relatives of Juliet. And the nobility about to catch Romeo, he goes away. Here, Juliet waits for Romeo, and her waiting goes for long. Finally, they couldn't marry. They killed themselves and died. This is the overall story. Now let's have the first extraction. Oh, she doth teach the torches to burn bright. It seems she hangs upon the cheek of night, as a rich jewel in an Ethiopia, beauty too rich for use, for earth too dear. So the snowy drove dropping with crows, as yonder lady over her fellows sows. The measure done, I will catch her place of stand, and touching her say, make blessed my rude hand. Did my heart love till now persuade it sight? For I never saw true beauty till this night. Oh, she doth teach the torches to burn bright. In this line, you will find a word doth. Doth means does. Actually, in Old English, does is used as doth. This line says that Romeo enters into the party hall. She sees Juliet dancing on the dance floor. Juliet was so beautiful that Romeo gets mesmerized by her divine beauty. Here, Romeo finds the light of torches inferior in front of her beauty. It seems like she teaches the torches how to burn bright. That party hall is fixed with torches because probably those days they don't have modern lights, bulbs. And Juliet's beauty is just like source of light. She looks more brighter than the torches, and probably he teaches the torches how to burn bright. Next line. It seems she hangs upon the cheek of night as a rich jewel in an Ethiopia. In this line, hangs means dwells. Cheek of night means twilight. That is the best part of night. Here he says, it seems she dwells upon the twilight. That means her presence surpasses the night. Then as a rich jewel in an Ethiopia. Again he says her beauty is just like a precious jewel in an Ethiopia. Ethiopians means Africans, black woman. So he says her beauty is so fair that it is looking like a precious jewel in an Ethiopia. Then he says beauty too rich for use, for earth too dear. He says Juliet was so beautiful that her goddess-like beauty is too costly, too expensive for the earth. Then he says, so sows a snowy dove dropping with crows, as yonder lady over her fellow sows. In this line, Romeo compares her beauty, Juliet's beauty, with a white dove. He says she looks like a white dove, like a snowy dove, flying with a company of black crows. That means she outshines than the other women. Like a white dove. Like a white dove in the middle of the black crows. Then he says, the measure done, I will catch her place of stand, and touching hers make blessed my rude hand. That means measure done means end of dance. He says when dance ends, he will go to her halt room. He will go to her rest room, and there he will touch her hand to make blessed his own rude hand. In this line, rude hand implies that Romeo is a soldier, and we know that soldiers' hands are rough and rude. So he wants to touch her hand to make blessed his own rude hand. Then did my heart love till now, forswear its sight, for I never saw true beauty till this night. He is so overwhelmed in her beauty that he asks himself whether her heart has loved any lady before. He asks himself that whether her heart has loved any lady before, because he has not seen any such a beauty. He has not seen such a beauty until that night. He has never seen. Even Rosalind was not that much beautiful, like he has not seen such a beauty till that night. Until that night, he has never seen such a beautiful lady like Juliet. This is the way how Romeo describes his beloved Juliet. Now let's have second extraction. In this act, background is like Juliet is waiting for Romeo. They decide to marry secretly. While waiting, Juliet describes Romeo in this way. Come night, come Romeo, come thou, play day night, for thou wilt lie upon the wings of night, whither the new snow on a raven's back. Come gentle night, come loving black brown night, give me my Romeo, and when I shall die, take him and cut him out in little stars, and he will make the face of heaven so fine that all the world will be in love with night and pay no worship to the goddess sun. Come night, come Romeo, come thou day in night. In this line, Juliet first calls night, then she calls Romeo, because at night only she expects her lover Romeo. So she asks night to come first. Then she asks Romeo to come. She asks the sun to set early so that night will come soon. And then Romeo can come on the wings of night. Here in this line, she compares Romeo to the daylight. She says, his presence will shine out the darkness. Then she compares night with a bird. For thou wilt lie upon the wings of night, whither then you snow on a raven's back. Then she compares night with a bird, because he believes that just like a new snow on a raven's back, her Romeo will come of night's wings, on night's wings. Here, Romeo is compared with new snow that doesn't have any dust on it, and night is compared to a bird. Then, come gentle night, come loving black brown night, give me my Romeo. Then she pampers night by calling it a gentle night and pleads it to carry her Romeo to her. Then she says, when shall I die, take him and cut him out in little stars, and he will make the face of heaven so fine that all the world will be in love with night and pay no worship to the goddess sun. Then she says, if she will die, then cut Romeo in pieces of stars. Then he says, set him up in heaven with the stars, so that he will make the face of heaven beautiful and charming. Here she wants to immortalize her love for him. She believes that the world will be in love with the beauty of night. After setting the little pieces of star in heaven, the night will be very charming, very beautiful, and people will stop glorifying the bright day. This is how Juliet describes Romeo. That's all about this poem. I will meet you soon in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe my channel to get notification of my next video. Till then, bye bye and take care.